Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Flying and Eating. Today, let's go somewhere and do something, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hey guys, it's Adam here. In today's adventure, we're going to a place we've been to quite a few times now, but it's never not exciting to me. We're going back to Kansas City, yes. Once again, the Kansas City Retro Convention has come up, and they invited me back, which is awesome. So we're going to bring the Sega Pluto down there, we're going to play some video games, and of course we're going to eat a whole bunch of barbecue. We're actually going to a place, unless something happens, and hopefully it doesn't, but we're going to a place that's been on my list for a while and is supposedly has like the best ribs in Kansas City, which is going to be hard to top because if you guys saw the previous one, those barbecue ribs that we went to at Slaps, unbelievable. And apparently we're going to top that. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, we're all checked in. Now we use the clear lane, get through security, and we're running a little late because the CTA once again decided that I didn't actually need to be here on time. Thanks a lot for that. And thankfully the clear lane will actually get me to the flight. Alright, through security, no problems there. Clear lane really saved me, otherwise I would not make this flight, which is why we're not going to be able to go to the United Club Lounge, because I need to run down there and still make this. Ah, United Club. We could have hung out today, but no. CTA, thanks a lot, guys. Rather than having trains come every 5 minutes, you decided how about every 30?
Yeah, I grew up in Martinsville, so yeah.
Alright, and so now I am back in Kansas City. Hello. So I just exited the secured zone, which is, I've pointed this out in the past, is very weird at MCI here in Kansas City. In like every airport I've ever been to, you obviously cannot re-enter a secured zone without going through security. This is the only airport I can think of where they have to let you out of the secured zone and just into the common area. Like they will lock those doors. Anyway, just worth noting. Now we're going to wait until Nate shows up. He's the guy who runs the convention. He's going to come pick me up. No Ben in this episode. Ben is on his own trip somewhere doing something. He was in this, this is not a joke. He was like, he took a train with his family and the train derailed. He's okay, his family's okay, and I guess Amtrak gave everybody, I think it was Amtrak to be fair, I'm not sure it was, but I think it was, gave everybody like vouchers and stuff to give him like a free trip somewhere, so he's like, gonna use it, and it happened to be this weekend, so he won't be at the con, but others will be. Alright, I'm at my hotel. What up? Look at that guy in the dark. Homeless man. He's not actually homeless currently. He's got a hotel room. Yeah, so this is the Stony Creek Lodge, same place as last time in Kansas City. Well, technically Independence, Missouri, which is Harry Truman town. He was from here, and his presidential library is here. But yeah, I just thought I'd give you guys a quick look around before we go out, and we're going to get some special barbecue tonight. So we're here. We're at Casey Joe's. Now, this is a chain that actually exists throughout Kansas City. We've actually been here in one of the videos, but not this location. This one is known as the gas station location, and it's famous for its ribs. I was told, eat the ribs and get some fries, possibly some mac and cheese. Guess who's back? Every time I see you, it's just in Kansas City. You would think he lives here, but no, he does not.
Oh, I live in bum nowhere.
South Dakota, which we're gonna go. We're gonna do a South Dakota trip at some point.
Pluto is going near the falls.
Yes, it's gonna go to Mount. No, it won't. It will go. Yes, it will also go to Mount Rushmore. Crazy Horse. We'll do the whole thing.
Tour guide. Yeah.
No idea when, but it's some point.
When.
That's Nate, by the way, back there. Bye, Nate. You guys remember Nate? He's been in multiple videos. He really likes turkey.
Smoked turkey.
Nate, you like turkey, right?
Smoked turkey. That's all.
But I'm not going to eat turkey here. That's not what you have here. But you can.
I just wanted to confirm you are the guy that likes turkey.
I love turkey.
There you go. I just want to make sure.
John Riggs, buddy.
Yeah, John Riggs.
John Riggs, I want you to know I'm drinking a beer just for you, buddy.
What beer?
Oh, it's the worst beer ever. PBR.
Oh, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Tell me about this local cuisine.
South Park beer. Very popular in the Midwest.
Anyway, are you excited about this place? Are you excited to hear like we said before, we've technically been here. We did actually go here, but not this location, and we didn't do the ribs, which is what they're famous for. I didn't know the difference between short end and long end, so I literally Googled this, and it actually said this is a question that will only ever come up if you're in Kansas City. Short end tends to have more meat, long end has less, hence the price difference. All right, well, we got food here. What'd you get?
This is what they call the cowboy special. It's got French fries, coleslaw, which could be any two sides. However,
you do love your coleslaw.
I do. I'm a coleslaw snob.
In this channel, you're in the history of it. You're the only person to ever review coleslaw.
Hey, I also got some brisket, some ribs, sliced sausage, and Texas toast.
Right on. Also got fries.
Whoa. What do you
Yeah, we'll get to that. We got fries, we got ribs, the short end versions, and we got a disease, an infection.
Cure your disease.
Yeah, please. This is. Thank you. There's still one there. Get it out of there.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna have to really put a lot of barbecue sauce on that part. Disgusting, venomous weeds. I've added the barbecue sauce.
I don't know what
Look at that. Yeah. So we're done. We're gonna go out. We have an evening ahead of us, but we thought we'd talk a little about the food. Thoughts?
It's average.
Yeah, it was a little disappointing. Like the ribs were okay. Slaps was way better.
Like pork chop dried into
Yeah.
it. Is, I'm seeing it. I'm waiting in line. We waited in line for like 30 minutes. You're seeing all these people eat, so you're thinking it's gonna be good, great food, and yet we're just like disappointed. Luckily, the French fries were freaking amazing. 10 out of 10.
Exactly right. The ribs were like, we went to Slaps. If you guys saw a previous one of the episodes down here, that's still like the best ribs I've ever had. This is just, it's fine. But the fries were like really, really good. What's up, man? The fries were just really amazing. We recommend that. But that's all I had, so I don't know. You had some of the other sides. What do you think?
Coleslaw, I don't know what, it wasn't mayo. It was like Thousand Island or something. It's kind of odd, but it was all right. I mean,
Come for the fries.
yeah.
So we are now at Kingcade, which is an arcade in Kansas City, and we've gotten VIP access, private access, to just sit in here and play all the games as much as we want. Any game on free play mode, just for us, which would consist of Pete from earlier, Nate, of course, and we've also got Jay over there. It's really just us playing absolutely anything we want. What's up, man? You gonna kill stuff? You gonna win?
No, I'm careless.
Oh, you're not gonna win. Okay, well, it's too bad. And as even a bigger bonus, we got a whole bunch of monster drinks. We can have apparently we can have as many as we want. We can have as much sugar, and we got non-sugar, 0 sugar, as we desire. Let's play some games. Good morning. It is day 2, and I'm at the con. Well, it hasn't quite started. We gotta get that little morning breakfast, so. Yeah, just the morning buffet. That'll be fine. Enough energy. And then later today, I'm sure we'll find some sort of barbecue because that's the law. So we're getting set up here. Maynard. This is basically, you would think of him as Missouri's version of Atlanta Dave.
But Dave's not here, man.
I know. Dave always bails on us. He was supposed to come here, and then he was like, hey, why don't you guys kill yourselves? And we're like, oh, all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, we got the Pluto set up, or just about set up. I'm going to do a quick look around before we actually begin the con here. Old School Gamer Magazine. Awesome magazine. I've written for them. And actually, the Pluto's had issues in there. Oh, what's up, dude?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, man. Just doing the quick rounds. And then you guys can see all the initial setup and all the goodies and all the things before we get too far into this. And see if I end up buying anything. One of the good things about being trapped at a table all day is I'm not tempted to spend any money. Which is always nice. But yeah, so there's our initial look. Very cool. And yeah, well, there's Ryan. He's the guy in the blue jacket over there. That's the guy who runs the Old School Gamer magazine. Yeah. I really like doing cons. It's a lot of fun. Ooh, Virtual Boy case. I might have to go check that out. But yeah, you guys get a sense of what's going on here. These are like full-size 6-foot battle droids from Phantom Menace. Right on. Look who it is. What's up, man? Dude, you're selling your PS5? Dude, that's gonna go in like 10 seconds. You're selling a PS5 for $450? Like, I'd do that. That's amazing. Good for you. You're gonna get that. That's gonna go. So Zesty cut me a good deal on some PS5 games. He's got sealed PS5 games. Deathloop for 10, Death Stranding for 20. Nice guy, appreciate that. He's also purging a PS5 with the box and extra controller for $450. I told him he'd get more, but he was like, nope, that's all I want. And I was like, okay. So anyway, we're going to set up, the Pluto's set up, we're getting ready to play it. Maynard over here is going to give us a digital sign, letting people know what it is. This is a first. We've gone a slightly more high-tech on this one. And yeah, it's con has just opened to VIPs. It is beginning. The chaos is starting to ensue.
It's fun being here. It's always a joy to see you and all that. But I got a question for you. I saw your recent video with your pickups. What are the N64 games you need left?
I believe it's 3 Japanese ones that I'm looking for. There's Mario No Photo Pie, there's Get Bass Fishing, and then there's Bangai-O. Oh, let me guess, you got Bass Fishing.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Whoa. This was one I was actively looking for in Japan. I could not find it.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I didn't know. I would have picked up more.
Did you actually find this?
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find it. I was looking for it everywhere. This isn't a super expensive one, but like I've been looking for it forever. Every time one time I ever saw it was at a hard op and it was like behind glass for like $200 and I'm like, why? Because even on eBay it's only like 50 or whatever, right? So
That's awesome.
you bought this?
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you.
It's your birthday gift.
Oh, this is for me?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't catch that part. Thank you.
It's your birthday gift, man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Bye, Jay.
He doesn't care at all. We did it. We found the Turboman doll. We got 2 of them. How much are you taking for the Turboman dolls?
You know what time it is?
It's turbo time. We were going to have a digital sign for the Pluto. Maynard over here promised us a digital sign. And he couldn't get it to work. So we resorted to the age-old tactic of paper. But it works. You got to draw a logo on this. Sean from the last time, he drew a logo. He went all crazy on it. I do like this little bubble thing you've got around my name, though. I appreciate that. Let's see what you got working on here.
Please do not touch.
Yeah, that's a good sign for life. So we're a little bit into the con, and I was just given a gift. This is a Shenmue 3 promo standee sort of ish thing from GameStop back in the day. Funny thing, first time I ever saw this was at a GameStop in Guam. I did not expect to actually own one though. Here it is. Time's going by. People have been playing the Pluto. It's been fun. We got Whatnot is streaming over here. We got photo things going on. The con's been good so far. Con's been good. Con been good so far? You happy? You guys, dude, you destroyed Japan. Look at all this stuff you guys brought back from Japan. Can you tell me like how much you came back with?
1,500 pounds of stuff. We spent about $40,000 American.
So you're going to want to support them because that's going to be hard to get back.
I mean, I'm really good at packing. If you've never watched one of my packing shows, you know, I'm pretty good at what I do.
We appreciate you doing this though, bringing all the cool toys. And you would recommend Japan?
Oh yeah, highly recommend it.
Yeah, see, that's what I was telling them too. Go to Japan. It's a lot of fun.
Definitely go.
Nate, how's it going?
It's going. I got me a gooey cake.
Gooey butter cake cookies.
Fan of the show.
Compliments of Maynard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and hang out. Go do work. Be an adult.
Yeah.
I'll sit here and have more cookies than you. Sean's back. You guys remember Sean? Famously, he designed the sign for the Sega Pluto. Well, you've been replaced, sir. How do you feel? Can you judge this work?
Compared to mine, it's like a 3 or 4 out of 10.
Yeah, yours was a 10.
No, I was going to say mine was like an 8.
No, you're very humble. Yours was a 10. This is
stop
a
it.
Maynard made this. It was at best a 3 or 4.
But
He did a fake reflection though.
Oh, that's nice.
You got to
It's
give
like
him.
shimmering.
Yeah, see, there's a little bit of effort there. He made a little thing around my name.
And I think this is made with love. You know how you can tell when cookies are made with love instead of...
Speaking of which, we've got some over there. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Do you want a gooey butter cookie?
Good job, Maynard.
But yeah, I like this thing. But you know, thank you for your service, as it was.
To draw something that went next to the Sega.
The Sega Pluto, and then you didn't make this one last time. We had to add that. Yeah, that's a new downloadable content feature.
I encouraged controller touching and that had to stop.
Yeah. The controller's fine, just don't touch the console.
It was chaos.
But yes, thank you.
It says but play with the controller.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. See, it's all there. So the show has wrapped up. Everybody's packing up. I'm all done. I put my stuff away. Now, naturally, it's time for some food. All right, back with Pete. We're actually surprisingly not getting barbecue tonight. So we're hanging out with Norm, the gaming historian. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him. We're all kind of going in separate cars, but we're going to go to this place called Strouds, I think something.
It's a chicken place.
It's chicken, exactly. Yeah. So normally I wouldn't do that, but Norm has good taste. He swears up and down by this place. And I just came back from Atlanta, which of course is fried chicken country. So I kind of need to see how good Kansas City thinks it does at fried chicken. Are you excited about fried chicken?
I'm just excited for food.
Norm over there, gaming historian, recommends. He said this is an institution. It's been around since 1933. Speaks very highly of it, and I had never heard of it. So let's do this. Yeah, Norm says that this used to be like an old log cabin, and then they just kept expanding and building in other directions. So we just left. I had this great chicken noodle soup and these potato, like they were called cottage fries. They're like little, basically like thick potato chips. There was some mashed potatoes involved that Norm actually got, and of course we had the fried chicken steak, which was very similar to the one in Atlanta. I gotta say this one was probably better, which was a little surprising in Barbecue Town, but it was very good. Highly recommend this place. It's got a cool history and everything, but I'm honest, like, yeah, you were there, so Pete was in there. It's kind of hard to film in there when there's like 8 people screaming at each other, drinking.
It was show, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was chaos, but I recommend this place. Do you recommend this place?
Definitely.
Yeah, this is a cool place. You should check this out. Good morning. It is day, I guess, 3, and it's time to go home. So Nate was cool enough to just drop me off. I'm now back at MCI. Got to check in for the flight and go through security, all that fun stuff, and we'll get out of here. So just a reminder, MCI has a very strange layout. So you can see through the windows there, that's actually the gates. But in order to get to them, obviously, like every airport, you must go through security. But the security is all the way down at the end, and it just kind of like does this loop move where you go through there and then kind of come back around. It's a strange layout, and as I said, there's these doors where you're supposed to exit. Of course, those are blocked off, but the exits out of here are unique. It's a strange little airport, but perfectly serviceable, perfectly nice. Unfortunately, though, no United Club Lounge. Also, no clear lane, just TSA pre-check over there, so we have to go through the old school method. Okay, through security, no problems whatsoever. Now I have to hang out for a little while, get to my flight, and then of course when we get home, then we go to the United Club, then we get some breakfast, and then we go home and maybe take a nap. So I'm now obviously back home in Chicago. Great to be back, even though it's a very short trip. And I'm sure the video runtime reflects that. I actually don't really know that until I get to edit it. But yeah, it was a short run trip to Kansas City. As always, thank you to the Kansas City Retro for having me down there. To Nate specifically, big shout out to everybody involved. I should have mentioned this before. Jay from the Game Chasers, he kind of made a couple of cameos in this. He actually bought everybody's dinner last night at the chicken place, which was really cool of him to do. He didn't have to do that. We all told him that. I told him that, and he was like, no, he had it. So awesome. Got to hang out with him a lot more than I usually get to see him. I've seen him for years, but we never spent more than like a few minutes together. So really cool to hang with him. Shout out to Pete, of course. He kind of drove me around to a bunch of places. He's in my Discord now if you want to hang with him. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of people in there. A lot of fun. So, and if you want more information on what Kansas City's like or the history, I've done other videos on it as well. But just to be clear on this, there's actually 3 Kansas Cities. There's Kansas City, Missouri, which is the most well-known one. Then across the border on the Kansas side, there's Kansas City, Kansas. And then, of course, there's North Kansas City. So there's technically 3 of them. So yeah, big shout out to everybody. It was a lot of fun. Great time. If you guys could do me a favor, please like this video, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't done that already, as well as social media stuff, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, Patreon, etc. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get some breakfast at the United Club, as well as some coffee because I'm exhausted. Then I go home and I sleep. So guys, again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.